Hi there, this is Allison Swanson, your McGraw-Hill representative, and I am here to show you how I am about to build your book in Create, which is our print-on-demand system. What's cool about this system is that you can pick anything that we own. So anything you see from McGraw-Hill that you want to add in a chapter or two, whatever, you can make your own book. You can also print full books, which is what I'm going to do today for you, and this is a little bit about what we talked about, but you can do this for yourself too. If you ever get a class that's just starting off and you don't see a lot of content out in the field, you can actually go and build your own content just by using anything we own. Like I said, we also have articles in here, we have journals, we have tons of different things. But for right now, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to build your Sandrock book inside of this system. So what's cool about this is you can search here. You can search by books, articles, case readings, all that kind of good stuff, media type, format type, copyright year, or you can simply, this is what I do, just search by title, author, ISBN. I am just going to do all, and I'm going to type in Sandrock topical, and hopefully that will pull it up for us really quick here. Let's see. Oh, I see it. It's right here. There's your book. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And as that loads, you will see all of the content is right here. And this is where you can add individual chapters if you want, or you can just go ahead and add the whole book, which is what I'm going to do for you today. And this is a big one, so I hope it doesn't split into 2 volumes. And it says, yeah, you're about to add a lot of content. Are you sure you want to do that? 772 pages. I'm going to click yes, add all content, create new project. I'm going to call this Sandrock for Autumn. And then it makes you select a discipline. The reason it does this is really just to figure out where the most of the content is coming from so we can assign it to that team. But then also it will give you covers, like soft covers that you can choose from that make more sense. So that way you're not getting covers that pop up automatically that have like math problems on them. We're going to click Humanities and Social Sciences. We're going to go down to Psychology and then Create Project. And it just takes a second for it to load. You can start to see that price is coming up here. Oh, shoot. Okay, because this book is such a big one, it is telling us, you know, in order for it to look right, we have to split it into 2 volumes. But I have some ideas, which I'll talk about at the end. So I'm just going to click OK for right now. So you'll see right now, 779 pages is $105.63 for print black and white. I imagine it still seemingly expensive just because of how much content is in this book. So if we used a briefer version, we would be well under 100. And so that's an option for you too. We don't have a brief version for chronological, but we do have a brief version for his, for topical, but we do have a brief version for his chronological. I'm also going to make that for you after this video, and I'm going to send it to you anyway, and I'll tell you the difference in price. It may also look a lot better because it's going to be a little bit smaller in that soft cover. Sometimes the reason that these books aren't offered as soft covers is because there's so much content in there. A hard book actually holds it together better. But anyway, for purposes of this video, I'm just going to keep going, and I'll tell you the different things we can do at the end. So let's say that we just added all of our content. In the next page, I know that you said that you don't cover chapter 4. This is a really good way for you to just go ahead and take out chapter 4. You can just click chapter 4 and delete. And then it renumbered the chapters for you, which is nice. And then you'll see here too, the price is going to go down a little bit too. Next, we're going to personalize it. From here, you can choose the different formatting options. Now, it did tell us, hey, warning, this is probably going to be split into 2 volumes because we're going to do soft cover, but it's got a lot of content in there. I have a suggestion for how this looks best. Honestly, when it gets split into 2 volumes, what I usually suggest to my customers is make it a 3-hole punch, shrink wrapped, unbound. That means students have to put it into a binder, but the 2.5-inch binders will work really well, and it will, at least I'll be in one place, and I can take more of the price off because we're taking the binding off. So I can't do it automatically in here. On the back end, I have to go and get like an extra $15 price adjustment, but I can typically do that. So that's how I would suggest us to deliver that to you. And so that's what I'm going to do. I will also just do well, actually right now I'm just going to do perfect soft cover adhesive so that you can review it. And I'm also going to comment and say, try to keep this all in one volume. If you get this and it looks really bad, like it's too big because we kept it all in one volume, let me know if you want to go for the loose leaf unbound option, and then we can take probably an additional $15 off. But like I said, I have to do it in a different system. But yeah, just for your review purposes, I'm going to do this. Then I am going to include create sequential chapter numbers. That means that it reordered the numbers for you. I think you'd probably want to do that. But if you don't want to, you can click do not. I'm just going to keep it that way. Next, I'm going to create a book cover for you. And these are the suggested covers it spit out for psychology. So there's the brain, there's another brain one, there's a light bulb, which I love. I actually really love this one. I think it looks really cool. But you can also go to all covers, and we have tons. A lot of them are just like pretty images. Like here's like a city, a garden. So if at any time you want to change it, I'm just going to pick one and I'm going to send it to you. If at any point you want to change it, let me know. And then it just asks you for your course info here. It has you under sociology. Wow, psychology. We'll keep this. It's going to ask for your course info, your title. You don't have to put your title in here. In fact, most of my instructors don't like their name to be on it. And then in this field, it says for like required course name, you don't even have to do that. You can just write Sandtrock, lifespan development. Oh, it's not going to let you do that whole word. If you want to do that, and just for purposes of this, I will do that. And that's what it will look like. Like I said, you can change your cover at any time you want. That one's kind of cool too. I'm just going to keep it as Rocks and Modes. Order review copy. And from here, it just asks you for your enrollment and the time frame in which you're going to decide if you're going to use this or not. And then you can download this as an ebook or mail it as a print book for your review copy. I'm going to click mail as a print book, and then I'm going to add in the school's address right here, and I will do that after the video is ending, just so that it saves some time. But once I do all that, then the ISBN is going to be approved. It will take a little bit for the ISBN to be generated because I wrote in the comments field, hey, try to keep it as one. Usually the people that work at Create will call me right away and say, hey, or they're actually going to probably call both of us. But they'll say, hey, you know, it said that you wanted to keep this as one. This is how it's going to look. We suggest probably doing a loose leaf. They're going to say all the same things that I said, but just for your review purposes, I want you to be able to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in your address and send this off to you. And then I will work to make sure they produce an ISBN pretty quickly for you so that at least you have an ISBN if you want to use it for the spring. But the good thing is that we're getting this done now. So for the fall, we can decide if this is something you want to go with and then what format you want. And if it's the price that you want it to be at. But right now, I mean, it's a lot cheaper than what the students are paying. They were paying $250 in the bookstore. So I imagine we sold it to them for $215 net. We are down to $105 net. So I took over $100 off of it immediately just by using Create. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and put this through your adolescence book as well and see how much like lower we can get the adolescence book. That one I'm not worried about getting split into 2 volumes because it's a lot briefer of a book. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you, and stay tuned to your email because I will be sending you an ISBN shortly. Thanks, bye.